Hello. So remember last time I was on, I told you I was going to a birthday party for my little great nephew, and he had wanted me to make him a turtle for his birthday. But I couldn't remember if he wanted a sea turtle or a land turtle, so I made one of each. And I was going to go to the party and have both of them in his bag, and he would have to choose. And I asked you which one you thought he would pick. Some said land turtle, some said sea turtle, some said he's going to want both of them. And that's what I thought. I thought he would want both of them. So, I'm Sue, by the way, and this is Crafty Sue 519. Forgot to say the name of my channel. So, went to the party. And came time for him to open his gifts, and he had my bag in his hand, and I said, Xander, I have to tell you about this first. I said, do you remember what you told me after Olivia's birthday party? What you wanted for your birthday? And he goes, yes. He turned 6. He's an adorable little kid. I said, what did you want? He said, I wanted a turtle. I said, that's right. I said, but Auntie couldn't remember if you wanted a land turtle or a sea turtle. So in that bag, and I didn't even get done saying that, he unwrapped the bag, and the first turtle he opened was the sea turtle. And he was hugging it and loving it. And I said, well, look again. And he went in and he, 2 turtles. And I said, but you have to choose which one is the one you really want. I want both. I knew that was going to happen. And of course, all my family is sitting there watching, and I'm going, oh gosh, now what do I do? But I said, no. I says, you need to pick the one you really want. And he picked the sea turtle, and so good, came over to me and handed me the land turtle. So I still have my cute little land turtle, but then his sister said, I want that turtle, this one. And her mother said, well, if you want it, you have to buy it with your own money. Well, I have a really hard time with that. Oh gosh. So I made up a big price, told it to Xander. He told it to the whole room of people how much I wanted for the turtle. And Olivia just kind of sat there and went, yeah. And then suddenly she jumped up and she said, I want it. And ran into her bedroom. And I went, oh gosh, I don't want her giving me money. But I guess she forgot about it because she never came out with the money. And I didn't have to worry about it. And the turtle went back in the car. But it was funny. So those of you who chose sea turtle, got it correct. He chose the sea turtle. And he seemed very, very happy with it. Now on my thumbnail for this video, I said something about, oh no, let me do this first. I got some happy mail from one of my friends on my paper crafting side, but she sent me a bunch of yarn. She had contacted me and she said that she had all of this yarn that she wasn't using, and do I want it? I had no idea what kind of yarn it was. I'm guessing most of it would have been a worsted weight yarn, but I really had no idea. So I said, sure, if you don't want it, send it on over. Well, I got it the other day. And like I said, she's from my paper crafting side of my crafting. So she made me this beautiful card. You see that? And that is my favorite thing to do in paper crafting, is make cards. Her name is Eve Ara. And she put a little note inside, and she says, hi Sue, Happy New Year. Hope you are well. Thank you for helping me de-stash. I hope you can make a lot of cute goodies with this yarn. Hugs, Eve. Is that the sweetest thing? Look how pretty. I love that card. Love, love, love that card. Thank you so much, Eve. You certainly didn't have to do this, and I so appreciate it. So this is the bag of yarn she sent me. Look at this. I'm not going to take it all out because it'll take forever to go through it. But I see some pretty variegated yarns. I see some Dollar Tree worsted weight yarn, some Yarn Bee eyelash trim, and I don't have a lot of red yarn, so the red yarn comes in really handy, and some pretty green. So for Christmas I have some, and they are pretty much all worsted weight. There's one here, I don't know if you can see it, right here. And I'm not quite sure what that is. I have to open it up and pull that out, but it looks pretty thick. And we'll have to check that out. But thank you so much. I will find a use for it, that's for sure. Oh, I see it on this side. I don't know if you can see it in here. It's got all those little bumps in it. See the string? And then it has a little circle. Interesting. Interesting. I love the colors, and I will come up with something for these. May take me some time, but I will find a use for it. And I just thought that was the sweetest thing. The sweetest thing. So on my thumbnail, I put something about plushie being in distress or hurt or whatever. Well, at the birthday party, last year for Olivia's birthday, I made her a cow. And she was very happy with it. And I heard her mother talking with her, and I said, "Do you still have your cow, Olivia?" And she said, "Yes," and kind of hung her head. And I says, "What's the matter?" She said, "Jack's got it. Jack's is their bulldog." And I went, "Oh gosh." I says, "Is it?" She says, "My cow doesn't look too good anymore." So I said, let me see it. So her mother told me that Jack's jumped up on her bed and stole the cow and was just going to town with it. So she brought the cow out to me, and I said, let me bring it home and see if I can fix it. So I got it home and looked at it. Here's the cow. His head's kind of falling off. And he's just got some yarn hanging here and there. Well, almost everywhere. Not too bad. Its head's been yanked on, I guess. So what I'm thinking of doing, my first thought was, I'll make her a new cow. And everybody says, don't do that. Kids get attached to their toys, and she'll feel really badly if she doesn't have this cow anymore. So I think what I will do is just kind of push its head down a little bit and sew it on so it's not doing that. And I'll just put these pieces of yarn back in. I'll look at them more closely, make sure it's not, I may be able to even cut them off. I don't know. I haven't looked at it that closely yet, but I think I will just put them back inside the cow. And that's it. But poor cow. it's not too happy right now. Poor little thing. So this is my first plushie repair I have to do. I don't give refunds or exchanges on things I sell, but this is my niece. And I have to do my best. I have to do my best with her. So, any ideas? I mean, it's really been yanked. Look at all the holes. There were no holes in this when I gave it to her. So I think it just got stretched so much with the dog playing with it that, I don't know. But I will do my best, and hopefully she is happy. Hopefully she's happy. So I've been playing around this week with a few little things. I didn't want to have to wait until Friday again because I really want to do some paper crafting this week. And I have to work in this craft room. I mean, I have stuff everywhere. So I have to start doing destashes on my paper crafting side because I've got way too much stuff. Way too much stuff. And if I keep buying yarn, it's going to be that way with the yarn too. I get addicted easy. So I wanted to make a little cat, different from the other two cats I made. And I had this pattern that I haven't tried yet, so I figured I would give it a try. And this is my little kitty. It's cute. Head's tilted a little, but she's cute. A little tail in the back. I'm not nuts about the ears. I made it exactly like the pattern. I always do that the first time I make something, and then maybe next time I'll switch it out. I don't know, make something different. But do you think those ears are too small for this? I don't know. They seem to be to me, but I guess cats don't have gigantic ears, right? But it was not a difficult pattern to make at all. The only thing, no, there was nothing I had to sew on here. You made the arms, you made the legs, and they were crocheted into the body. The head is one piece to the body, which is nice. The tail is crocheted in. And the only thing I had to do was crochet the ears on once I finished this, which was easy enough, not a problem, but not sewn on, which was great. So the only sewing was the face. So to put, you know, I'm gonna give you a little close-up of his face or her face. So I did the eyebrows and the whiskers and under the nose, you know, and I had to pull to make some definition on her face here, which is cute. Not crazy about the black on the pink. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Grumpy likes it. He says it looks great, so I don't know. But it's cute. It's little. I don't know how tall it is. Maybe about 7, 8 inches tall. But I think it's cute. Let me know what you think. What about the ears? Should I, next time, make them a little larger? But cute. It's cute. And it's no-sew, which I love. It also came with a bunny and a teddy bear in that pattern. So I may give those two a shot and see how they come out. So Robin and I were talking last week, I guess, sometime. And she sent me a picture, or no, she sent me a pattern or a link to a pattern on Instagram for a free Brontosaurus. So I said, okay, I'll make it. She showed me one that she had made, and I said, all right, I'll go over and make it. So I grabbed some Posh yarn and want to see how that would work up. And I don't know, I had some issues with this pattern. Was not the easiest thing in the world. But I chose the bright green, and this is my Dino. And look at him. Oh my gosh. I don't think the tail is supposed to be sticking up like that. I think it should be going like that. But that's how mine came out. I don't know. The legs are pretty good, but the way they were put together was very strange. I don't know. Everybody does something different, right? They do it different. And then this neck was so long. So I don't know. I could have put in an extra row. That's easy. I'm interrupted constantly when I'm crocheting, so I could have very easily added an extra row. The head is good. I like the head. But to me, it looks like a giraffe. It looks, if I switched a couple of little things, put some little patches of color here and there, this looks like a giraffe to me. So right after I get done making this, I get a text from my cousin, and she gave me an order for 5, 6 plushies, I forget. And she wanted one for her 2-year-old nephew, I think. Not sure. So we started talking about, there was nothing, she didn't want safety eyes in it. She wanted me to embroider eyes onto something. So she asked if I had something already made with embroidered eyes. Well, the only thing I had with embroidered eyes were some Mabel chickens and my flamingo. Not exactly for little boys, I guess. So we scrapped those. And I says, well, you know, I started sending her pictures of different things. I said, how about a dinosaur or a puppy or, you know, so teddy bear, you know, something like that for a little boy. She goes, oh, a dinosaur. I like that idea. Well, I wasn't going to show her the green one because I'm not done working on that. I'm not sure if I like it and I want to make it again. So I went back to my old standby that I've made many of. And I used I think it's Sweet Snuggles or the other Michael's yarn, I'm not sure. So it was a thicker yarn, so I used a bigger hook. I used a 5.5 hook. And I made this dino. And I love him. And he's big. And he's so handsome. And I embroidered his little eyes on. So it's totally safe for a little kid. This is my favorite dino pattern. This was a free pattern as well. So this is what I'll be sending her. And I'll probably get that out to her tomorrow. And I love it. I love it in a variegated yarn. Absolutely love it in a variegated yarn. So I hope she likes them. I think she will. I think she will. And I think he's awesome. I think he's awesome. That's it. That's all I have for you. So I have to go and pack up an order. And something I do want to try that I haven't done before. I have to see if I can find something to follow. I want to make card holders, playing card holders. And last time Robin was here, she gave me her plastic pieces because she didn't like making them. And I'm going to give it a try. So maybe I'll tinker with that later on today. But for now, that's it. That's all I got. But I just did a video on Friday, so I don't usually come back this quickly. So we'll see what I come up with for next week. Find something. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week. And until next time, see ya. Bye.